Hello and welcome to the channel. It's summertime here in South Africa, and that means holiday season for us. And I've been away from my garden for a little while now, but I'm a nosy gardener, so let me show you what my uncle is growing for his summer season in a subtropical garden in Durban, South Africa. First up, he has these beautiful zinnia flowers. I absolutely love these and I'm considering adding them onto my list of flowers in my own garden. I love the beautiful variety of colors that they provide for the garden, and pollinators absolutely love them. Walking over, no Durban garden is complete without a banana tree. This one has been harvested from a couple of times. This is one of the many bunches that are left on the tree. Seems to be growing well. And of course, we've got some papaya. Papayas are also a staple in most gardens in South Africa, especially in the coastal regions. And this one has been here for years. I continued on my walk, and we've got some grapes growing on this vine. I like how he didn't make a big fuss about the grapes. He just interplanted them together with the passion fruit. You'll see the passion fruits just now. The grapes are vining quite nicely, but they're still sour. But because I'm nosy, I have to give it a little taste, and I like the sourness of the grapes. The passion fruit that I was referring to, it starts somewhere here. There's quite a number of flowers and fruit all at the same time. Beautiful, beautiful passion fruit flowers. This plant seems to be doing exceptionally well. Vining, flowering, and fruiting all at the same time. This one is one of those unstoppable plants, and the weather here just simply loves passion fruit. The fruit are still green. I should make time and come back just for me to enjoy this harvest as soon as the fruit is ready. We've got more grapes this side. This one seems to be far along and getting ripe and sweet, but there's been problems with monkeys. As soon as the grapes starts to get sweet, the monkeys just help themselves. They come and pick up whatever is ready for eating. So, solution, I must taste it before the monkeys come. Still a bit sour. Oh, and the seeds are very big, but nice nonetheless. Another plant that's growing that I'm not willing to taste today is these beautiful habanero peppers. They're still green, but you can still harvest them and put them in your salads. And we've got these red hot chili peppers, also ready to eat. Next up, we've got some pumpkins and okra. There's a number of bugs that have been feasting on these two plants, but they're still growing. They don't seem to be bothered much. And on the floor of these, there's a few pineapple plants growing underneath all of this foliage. And right next to it is the herb, the herb. I don't think I need to explain what kind of herb this is. Yeah. And it's all growing right at the base of this lemon tree. The lemons are not ripe yet, but there's a lot of fruit on the tree. And also on the other side of the pumpkins, there's lots of strawberries that are just reseeding and repropagating themselves around the base of the lemon tree. We've got some comfrey plant growing there. Whatever's been eating the pumpkins has also been eating the comfrey. And next to it, we've got some lemongrass. This one remains untouched. I guess the bugs didn't like the taste of the lemongrass. Over this side, lemongrass again. And here, we've got some cassava. Cassava grows beautifully in subtropical climates, and that's why it's thriving in this coastal garden right here. Next to the cassava, we've got some Roma tomatoes, which are growing well. Another banana tree, and right next to it is the part of the garden that really made me smile. This is a gooseberry bush, and I came right in time to feast because most of the fruit was ripe and ready to eat. I had never considered growing gooseberries in my own garden, but after this, I am convinced that I need a gooseberry bush. So, next summer, I'm growing gooseberries. As I'm enjoying my gooseberry snack, I continue to walk over to the garden bed section of the garden. And this side, there's a first garden bed that's got a number of leeks growing on it and some aubergine. More leeks and more of those habanero peppers and some garlic scapes and some thyme herb growing there. More of the chili peppers and more of the zinnias. If you look on this garden bed, there's more cassava growing there and more tomatoes. Moving over, I like how my uncle doesn't fuss over the little things. This side of the garden, there's a bit of container gardening going on. There's some Swiss chard, some rainbow chard in these two containers. And that concludes my tour for the day. I hope you enjoyed taking this walk with me. Thank you so much for taking the time to watch the video, and happy gardening to you. I'll see you on the next one.